Okay. All right, good morning. So, today I wanted to work on the change log. So I want to shelve the notification work because I think I need to do some reading. Oh, maybe I just missed this one call. Did I literally just solve my that may have just solved the one issue I was having, as I wasn't building a notification channel. Either way, I wanted to work on the changelog functionality. Because that one, like, I don't want to say like I'm nervous about it. I guess I don't know. I feel I'm definitely like venturing into the unknown here of like crafting this whole brand new component from scratch. I kind of like I have a general concept behind what should be done. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have I can't definitively say in my head, yes, oh yeah, I use these components and I put them in this arrangement and this will get me the result that I want. I kind of like have a basic knowledge of what I want. So I think to start, we're gonna just start with like the display of like one version of information. We'll kind of build out the data models for it. And then from there, we would have a list. And so then we can think about how we're getting that input collected. And then we can think about how to kind of display that in a scrolling list. I think there's some like lazy column or whatever. Yeah, lazy column. So that might be what we look at for the display of stuff later. Either way, let's go here. We're going to create a new the models here are all for Timekeeper stuff, or the Toggl API. So I'm not going to put it there. Instead, I'm going to keep it over here. I need to pull back. Okay. Back. All right, so let's think about this change log here. So we need a version. Well, I guess we're gonna have like, we're gonna have a changelog item and we're gonna have a changelog version. So and then changes will be in a list, changelog items. Oh. Wow. Here we are. Okay, so there's our version. Type can be optional. And then the description for now, we can make this a string. Now that might be something that at some point I might want to have like a rich description, and that accepts like a draw or a composable. For now, that'll be a good starting point. Now, the fact that this is the same name, we might just want to preface this with model. Okay. What is it? Preview? Yeah. Ooh, got some lightning outside. So I need an item. Fixed some issues with this the back. Just something to pad out that I want to try and get word wrap in there. So let's make sure that we've accounted for that. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, I did see lightning outside. It was, I just looked out and I was like, oh, bright lights. It's very flashy out there right now. I kind of forgot that there was supposed to be thunderstorms out this morning. It didn't quite click for me, and like it was wet this morning when I went for a walk, and I knew that there were thunderstorms. I just kind of forgot. Yeah, the ground is definitely wet outside. I'm just looking out at the window there. The ground is definitely a little wet. It's not like, I don't think it's raining right now. It certainly wasn't raining when I went out. But we got some like little flashes here and there. Let's gonna turn down the lights a tad so I can actually see out the window. And I can be midway through programming and go, whoa. Okay. So there's our template for just being able to preview this stuff. Obviously, there's going to be nothing there yet because nothing is getting built. So let's just start with text. Nice. I'm excited. Do you know how long it's going to take for you to get it? I think you're going to like it. It's a nice keyboard. Or at least the one that I have. I've got the Alt version 1. I'm very happy with it. Okay. All right, so you have a little bit of a wait. That'd be nice, yeah. Fingers crossed. Interesting. Okay, so this is... Yeah, the thing that I wish mine had, the version 1, is that it doesn't remember the it doesn't remember the state of the lights when you unplug it. Ooh, another flash. Which is kind of unfortunate. So when you like unplug it and plug it back in, it just goes back to the default lighting format. I think if I like flash my own firmware on that, I can fix that. I just haven't gotten around to it. I kind of don't care enough to look down at or to go through that process. Bulletproof, bulletless. I just like medium. I wish... this is... okay. Tag handlers. I don't care about this. It seems to be trying to parse it from HTML, and I don't want to go through that. This seems so, like, archaic to do it this way. Yes, yeah, I agree. It's got a nice little, like, ring around the base that moves around. But I'm looking at the screen most of the time, like it's... if anything, it's like if I'm streaming, then it's like visible that way. Okay, so I think I just need to like build out some sort of modifier like this. This is... I can't believe it doesn't have... it's not native support for something like this built in. This is ridiculous. Build annotated string. We're gonna take a look at that. I don't know what the SP... Okay. Creates an SP unit. Thank you. Don't know what the SP unit is. It's not raining hard, nothing yet. It's gonna hit us. It's gonna hit us. Let's see what the... Ooh, that's getting spicy. Whoo! Okay. Which reminds me, I should probably go close my windows. I have 2 windows open. You can leave that running. Give me a second. Yeah, lots of fun colors. When I was closing my kitchen window downstairs, I stuck my nose out the window and like, oh yeah, it smells like lightning. It smells like lightning. Okay. Let's try this build annotated string. I didn't realize that this was a thing. Okay, what does this do? Build a new annotated string. Thank you. So helpful. Render text with multiple stops. Okay. That is fair. Okay, so we're doing style, or passing the paragraph style in, and we're appending a bullet point. This uses 2 tabs, and then appends my text. Oh, here comes the rain. I can hear it. Perfect timing for me to... oh, I don't have that... Uh-oh. I didn't have the opportunity to clean out my my eaves trough yesterday. So I guess we're gonna see how much it overflows. With style. Where? With style is there. Okay. That's what I want eventually. I just need to figure out where to get this width style from. Oh, I imported something and it's not... maybe I imported the wrong one. That is coming down hard. Oh, I've got to open it up. Duh. Here. And then I just say append, append, append. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that is heavy rain. It's heavy rain. That is coming down sideways. That is like actually 45 degrees. That was a spicy sound. Okay, so I mean that's styling. That's okay. We can live with that. Easy. Can you live with that? Do you see one up on the bed? Maybe a little bit outside? Daisy got a little spooked, which I suppose is understandable. Okay, so I wonder this build annotated string. The way that other people were doing it here is they had their messages kind of in a list beforehand, and they ripped over each of those one at a time. I wonder if there's a more or less efficient way of doing that. Either way, for the amount that I'm doing, it's probably not that big of a deal. I'll leave it as is for now. So let's get the... I'm not worrying about the type here yet. So we might put some styling at the beginning if, depending on the type that's displayed. Let's get version in here now. Okay. So first we need so we're gonna we need a column to store all this in. So first we need the header itself that describes the version, and then we need version dot changes dot for each. Take the item. Okay, so we just iterate over each one. Let's build a preview for this too. Okay. Let's do change log version. Change the list of, and now we can pass in a few changes here. Yeah, that is coming down very hard. Okay, change log version. Okay, so now we should actually be able to see what this renders out. It's not going to look good, but we're at least going to get something out of it. You know what? That could look a lot worse. That could look a lot worse. So there's a style. There's a font style here versus a text style. So what I want is to make this into some sort of header. Out of curiosity. Yeah, I'm sure my eavesdropper are almost certainly overflowing right now. We should be okay though. We'll be fine. It's not raining as horizontally anymore. Actually, you know what this style text, here we are. We can change the size. But what we really want is like we want to tie it into like the built-in style functionality. I'm sure, yeah. I actually need to, that reminds me, I need to go up and need to take some tin snips to where the downspout connects to the eaves trough on one side. When they installed them, they didn't make the hole very large, so it's like guaranteed to clog up. Especially with like three or four trees in my yard that have like a combined age of like 400 years or something like that. Like the trees in this area are very old. They're very big. There are lots of leaves. Oh, theming. This is what we want. I don't care about the typography. Here we are. This is what I care about. We're probably going to want like a display media or headlines. Headline small might be like an appropriate thing to use. Now the question is that where do I... Oh, here we are, using textiles. So, should be able to say style equals material theme dot typography dot headlines. Let's start with headline small. There we are. Okay. Now this changelog item on its own, I think, could do with a little bit of padding just to separate that a little bit. Does it start? Yeah. Now this one... expecting it to be just text, I guess. Oh, and it doesn't recognize the DP annotation. That sounds dirty. Here we are. That actually looks all right. Now, we want to put some max width logic on this so this can wrap over to the next line. I had done some wrapping of content with first run alert. I think this accounts for it. Yes, we might be okay here. So as long as it's in a column. Now this version. Okay, so what I can do next is I can put this into a scaffold just to test it out and put multiple versions there and see how it scales. So preview. That's going to be a lot. No surprise. Modifier. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Padding. So let's get a few versions in here. I'm just going to put the same content in multiple times because I don't really care about the content right now. Just want to see how this works multiple. Okay. How does this look? I mean, not great to start, but that's why we put it into here, so we can actually see how it looks when we've got multiple copies. And I think, so this isn't scrollable in its current form, and I think if I put a few more here, I think it just stretches this out. I'm assuming this is just going to extend down, which is not what we want. Oh no, it just goes off the bottom. Okay, so this currently isn't scrollable. We're going to fix that. Okay. So, scrollable stuff. We do this within our setting list items. We have a modifier for vertical scroll. Oops. Okay, so that brings in the vertical scroll aspect of it. Now this is an interactable. So I think we're just going to have to use our imagination that's scrollable. And so this, I wonder if I can further pad based on apply padding values to the component is applied before content measurement and takes precedence. Content may only be as large as the remaining space. I wonder if I put additional padding on. I just want to put a little bit of extra padding around the rest of the... So it does bring it in. That's good. I do want to double check that if I do this, and I have like a top app bar or something. Okay. Okay. So it seems to have accounted for that correctly. So if we take a look at the padding there, so we can see the horizontal line for the top app bar. That's been accounted for. We've shunted the whole list down, so that's where this internal padding value comes from. And then we've been able to apply an additional padding on top of that. And so we've got this 8 display point padding around it. And that seems to be echoed here. We can see that we've got the left indentation there. So that's good. Ooh. Get a little bit more zoomed in. Now these don't extend out all the way. So one of the things I do want to do for this is put some really long text in there and just see how it handles it. So if I write even more, then this should word app just fine with all of this extra text. that seems fine. Now, actually, one thing I'm not crazy about here, that alignment on the typography looks jank. So I think my problem with this is that the bullet point and the tab, like these are tabbed over. I don't like that. I think I'd honestly rather have this. Is this the way that you're actually supposed to do it? This can't be the right way to do it. This feels wrong. To just apply two tab marks there. I don't like this. Don't like this. Feels wrong. See, you can't get things aligned just by doing the tabbing. Tabbing is the incorrect way of doing this. So this takes a style, and this takes a block. So I've got both. Yes, yeah. It should be fully aligned there, and it's not. And so if you put one tab, it's like too far in, or the first line is too far to the left. And if you put two tabs, it's too far to the right. And so that's exactly the problem. Is like, this is, the moment I saw this, I'm like, no, somebody is like, this is not the correct way of doing it. Like, it may have worked for their use case technically. Is it a best practice that works in every use case? No. And it's like for exactly this reason. Let's take a look at this paragraph style. Can we put... I can't preface this with anything. With style expects a bunch of blocks, annotated string builder. Okay, so we've got our typography stuff there, that's fine, blah, 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 blah. We don't need to change any of that, I don't think. Really, we're styling a paragraph here, so let's think about this. Potential for using the text alignment in order to shunt. No, maybe not. So we can implement multiple styles. That's fine. I don't want to do span styles. That's bad. Configure text layout. That's overflow. The paragraph style feels like it would be the one to use. All right. See you later, bud. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day at work, being in the rain. Okay. How the hell do we do this? Unfortunately, you gotta sift through a lot of garbage for how to add some line breaks. No. Okay, so this has a bullet span. Okay. Span list exclusive. Okay. Bullet span implements leading margin span, which basically offsets your text by a certain amount. In the case of bullet span, it'll add a bullet point within the offset area. Okay. So out of curiosity, let's do that. See how amazingly this breaks. Significantly. Maybe it needs to go outside of it. Nope, that does not work. Okay, bullet span, we're on to... We're on to something here, though. Oh, spannable string builder. Okay. Okay, so they use a spannable string builder and then we append so it puts the bullet point at the end. That feels wrong. No, it is bullet span is a parameter that it takes. And then the spannable dot. Okay, that makes sense. We're putting the text with the span content. Do I return a toString afterwards? Like, how do I get the... I'm assuming so. Let's try that. I wonder when bullet span was introduced. This feels like it would be important to have. Okay, this didn't seem to do much. Now my changelog item. Yeah, so that modifier still sits at the front, which provides the extra padding. Spans of type, span exclusive. Do not expand to include text inserted at either their starting or ending point that can never have a length 0 and are automatically removed from the buffer. All the text they cover is removed. Okay. So the wrap is fine. The alignment there is fine. And bullet span does not appear to be doing what I thought it would be doing. Let's take the... Yeah, not producing the desired result. What's this? What? What? Okay. Oh, that's tiny little dot. Is it there and I literally just can't see it? No, it does not appear to be. Okay, so let's put some extra parameters into this. Let's just say color.black. And this took bullet radius of 20 pixels. So 4 points. This call requires API level 28, the current minimum. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that how to handle that in the future. The current layout is not big enough. Okay. All right, that's a tomorrow problem. So that's where I'm going to call it. Time for me to go to actual work. Progress was made, though. I'll figure that little gotcha out. All right, adios. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.